thank you very much for joining me again. This is Pain. Still trying to play this Broken Sword game today. Keep getting interrupted every time I try and play it. Someone knocked at the door a while ago, so I'll see how long I can go this time. Right, so where am I? I am here with Lady Piermont. And I have to ask her about the lift.
Lady Piermont, we need your help.
How thrilling! What do you need? Subterfuge? Pleasure domain?
Actually, I just need you to step on that lift behind you.
Oh, but of course. Is this good, George, darling?
Perfect. Now, just stay right there.
Right, I think I need to get Piedmont up here and then get the artist guy away from that portfolio and then give a wee scanny, as they say in Scotland. This is really a point-and-click game done right. I was watching Bawk Basoup play a point-and-click game today. I think I can look at the portfolio while he does this, can I?
Now is my chance.
I don't think I can do this fast enough.
Hobbs was good, but no way was he going to sketch me in the nude. More of Hobbs' sketches. The model looked familiar. Impressionist sketches. Well, it wasn't a Maledictio, but it did appear to be a study for an element of the painting, the Ouroboros. There was something different about the image in the center.
Pick this up.
I figured the sketch might come in handy, so I took it.
What the heck? I told you that portfolio was private.
Huh?
Well, that was fun. Just like when you were a private dick, George.
So, you're not models?
No, Mr. Hobbs.
Well, you can't be a copper. You're not stupid enough.
Harsh.
So what the blazes are you doing in my studio?
We're investigating the theft of a painting, La Maledictio, by the Spanish artist El Serp. One of these sketches is a study of that painting.
Well, sure, but what's that got to do with that? I'm a restorer, and I restored it. I've got naught to do with what happened after that painting left this studio. How was I to know it was going to get Henri killed?
Hang on a second. How do you know Henri's dead?
Look, he and I went back a long way. Le Lézard Bleu was on the ropes, so I got the painting into his exhibition. Nothing like this was supposed to happen.
We're not accusing you of anything, Mr. Hobbs. We just want to get to the bottom of this.
I get that, and I'll help you however I can, but this mess is way above my pay grade.
We have reason to believe that Madovsky is mixed up in the theft of La Maledictio.
Eh? What would he gain from stealing his own painting?
We have strong evidence that Madovsky is not the real owner.
You'll have a hard time proving that. Medovsky has a full set of provenances for the painting. It traces its legitimate ownership all the way back to the painter.
And why didn't Madovsky mention it?
Because they're not with him. Henri's got them. Or had them.
And Henri is dead.
So ask his partner.
Lane?
Lane, yeah, Lane. Look, pal, you're wasting your time looking for conspiracies here. And you're wasting my time if you're not actually going to get naked. Go get the provenance from Lane, and everything will turn out hunky-dory.
But it also puts Marquez's story into question.
Not my problem, darling. Now both of you, get lost. I've got a painting to finish.
And we have a critic to interrogate.
Oh no, I should have talked to Lady Piermont a bit more.
Someone's lying, but who?
Is it the gangster or the old Spaniard?
The painter or the art critic?
I need to head back for Nave's reconstruction.
What about the evidence from Medovsky's house? Will you give it to Nave?
I think I should. And I can put the squeeze on Lane. Ask him about the provenance.
Good. I've got lunch with Ronnie tomorrow. This story is hotting up, and I want to make sure he keeps me on it.
Taxi?
That's handy.
Here I was again at the crime scene. Inside the gallery, I could see lots of activity. Nave preparing for the reconstruction, no doubt.
There's something around here to collect.
Through the glass, I could see Henri's office. It was a pissoir.
No pissoir, not pissoir.
I've always been a sucker for Parisian stained glass.
Right, there's a Joey or something here. The tricolor.
I've always been a sucker for Parisian stained glass. I've always been a sucker for Parisian stained glass.
I think you have to click it a few
I've
times.
always been a sucker for Parisian stained glass. I've always been a sucker for Parisian stained glass. I've always been a sucker for Parisian stained glass.
Click Joey 6 times. Who's Joey? Is it a specific pixel? Where's that?
I've always been a sucker for Parisian stained glass.
I don't know. Must have missed that. I'll try and get it some other time.
Nico and I had a good idea who the killer was. Now all we had to do was persuade Nave.
Sir, I already tried starting it up. I think it's broken.
Nonsense, Moo. This machine has the power of 10 investigators.
But investigators never fail to start ups.
Hey Nathan, mate, you alright?
Pessimism is
Yeah, this
doing
game's
nothing.
awesome, man. Haven't played it in ages though.
But have faith. This machine will analyze the scene, compute the data, and deduce everything for us. The location of the second shooter will be a mystery no more. One moment.
A marvel indeed, sir. Though at the moment, it is kaput.
Your pessimism has obviously infected the circuitry, Moo. Let me think for a moment.
If I could just...
Eh bien, Moo, now try
Don't know who I like
to
better,
reimagine
Russo or this
the
guy.
laser matrix.
Yeah, all good,
Sir,
Nathan. Thanks, man.
I have no idea what that is. Move over, Moo.
Now, let me see. Oscillating
Just trying to play a few games that I'm after buying recently. That's all I'm doing.
spectrometer.
I noticed you've been enjoying the old magazines recently.
What can I see? Ah, Monsieur Stobart, it's only you. Glad you could finally make it.
Inspector, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Oh, yes? I shall be the judge of that.
I think I know who the killer is.
Really?
Yep, he's a gardener called Shears living in London.
Fascinating. And the good news?
We don't need to do your reconstruction.
You joke with me, Monsieur Stobart.
It's not a joke. This guy Shears was working for a Russian ex-mobster. It's all part of a highly complex fraud.
Gardeners, KGB, fraud. You are a fantasist, monsieur. And I have no time for fantasy. Reality is my suitcase, as you Americans say. Now, stand over there and keep out of trouble until the others arrive.
Well, who are we waiting for?
Mademoiselle Collard and Father Simeon, please. I am very busy.
Yeah, man. The Mean Machines.
Move.
I never read any of them
Clever
when I was
choice.
younger, but I did a Die Hard game fan.
Try the
I
red.
think it was an American one. Die Hard game fan was. We didn't really get many in Ireland.
Mon Dieu!
Like we didn't get Nintendo Power or any of those ones. They're pretty cool though. Right, I think I gotta speak to Lane.
Lane.
Stobart.
I gather you're the man to ask about the provenance for the painting.
For La Maledictia? Well, you have been busy, haven't you, Stobart?
I'd like to see it.
So speak to Bijou. She took care of the business side of the gallery. The provenance is in the office safe. She has the key.
Lane was a pushover when he had him cornered. Though it looked like Bijou hadn't been completely honest with me after all. I needed to pay her another visit. Okay, thanks.
Yes, yes.
Sir, I think we are ready to fire her up.
Yes, I was just about to say the same thing.
I forget what this guy's name. Oh, Inspector Navarre. I think I like Inspector Rousseau better.
What have you done?
Pardon me, sir, but I believe it was you who said,
This is no time for blame. You have broken the machine.
Mon Dieu.
Stupid. Monsieur Stobart, you will not leave until this is over. Understood?
But I just need to...
This is a reconstruction. You will remain here until I have concluded my investigations. Do I make myself clear?
Okay, clear.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? I think the graphics are like 3D,
I
but
making a run for it, but forcing Moo to chase me would have been cruel. And it would have been silly to risk my investigation. Better to play along with Nave and get the reconstruction over as quickly as possible.
it actually looks better than some of the 3D games. Like I was watching one today. It's like it's on a ship, and you control like a girl first, and then like a professor guy in like an island. I think it was a Kickstarter point and click game. I was going to get it, and then it's like it's really bad, and it kind of crashes a lot. So I think I'll stick with a Broken Sword. I'm going to give a go of Black Mirror as well. Maybe during the week I might stream that just to Because I quite actually like watching Broken Sword, like just watching someone play it.
Inspector Nave. What seems to be the problem?
Monsieur Stobart, if Paris' finest cannot get this very expensive and very complex machine to work, then I doubt if an insurance salesman can.
I'm an insurance assessor, actually.
Oh, I see. Well, la-di-da to...
Oh, yeah? Well, Lottie...
Whatever. You are neither qualified nor clever enough to operate such an instrument.
Like us.
What was that move?
I said, unlike us, sir.
Moves great.
I was sure I could get the machine to work if I could just get Nave out of the way.
Uh-huh. Les plug.
Inspector Nave. I know this sounds obvious, but are you sure it's plugged in?
Monsieur Stobart, do you really think I would be so stupid as to
Oh,
not
everyone's
check
useless at these games, man. You just have to keep clicking on everyone
all
until you
make
know what to do.
mistakes.
I've just played this before, so I know what to do here.
Ridiculous generalization, monsieur.
After the next bit, I don't know what to do, though, so I'll be here for
it.
half an hour, wondering what pixel to click on.
Do you need assistance, sir?
I just love the games with the really good story in them.
One moment.
That got rid of him. Now is my chance. I was going to have to figure that out quickly.
Is that it? Piece of cake.
Time to get the show on the road.
See, Moo? I knew I would get it working.
I'm not sure that you...
Precisely. You knew my superior intellect would win through in the end.
Yes, sir. Sir, I beg your pardon, but I think there is a teeny snag. Go.
Go on.
We have no victim.
Good God, Moo. Are you suggesting I kill someone for the sake of this reenactment?
No, sir. Just saying we need a body, sir.
Ah, yes. I see. You'll make a detective yet, Moo. I, of course, foresaw this, and I nominate... you.
Me? Well, I'm not dead.
Have you ever acted, Monsieur Stobart?
Well, I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I went down a storm playing the lead in Cat on a Felt-Tip Roof last summer.
Hmm. You played the cat?
No.
So, not the lead. Half-truths again, monsieur. Nevertheless, here is your chance to play a real lead role.
But he looks nothing like the victim, sir.
Oh, damn it, Moo. Must you find problems all the time? Let me think of a way to make this work.
Relying on Nave's problem-solving skills could mean a long, long wait. I had to find something to make me more like Henri. I'll have a look around.
Yes, you do that. Verisimilitude is the key. Ah, you have arrived at last. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
Father Simeon, Nico.
Hi, Josh.
Welcome to the asylum.
Let me guess. Nave is overjoyed we've solved the case and he's putting us up for an award.
Not quite. I told him about Shears and Medovsky. He says it's fantasy.
But that's crazy.
Tell me about it.
So what do we do now?
Carry on anyway, and nail Medovsky.
What about Nave?
Ignore him.
And this charade?
The reconstruction? Well, sooner it starts, sooner it's over.
Josh, what on earth is that machine?
It's Nave's baby. Supposedly, it's going to analyze the crime scene and tell us what happened.
But we already know what happened.
Sure we do. But Nave doesn't.
Quiet, please! How can I concentrate with all this racket going on?
Nave was in a crime world of his very own.
Right, I think I remember what to do here, so go in here.
The best place to find Henri's things was in his office.
And get the glasses, I think.
On the head of the statue was a pair of Henri's glasses. Maybe, just maybe, the glasses would make me look like Henri.
Right.
I found these glasses of Henri's.
Stole or found? Never mind. That might just do it. Come on, everyone, into position.
This is great.
I want everyone to stand precisely where they were when the victim died.
Well, Lane just glitched out there. Right, here we go, reenaction time.
This process is ridiculous.
God moves in mysterious ways, Father.
Indeed. And the devil makes work for idle hands, Mr. Stobart.
Shh! Stobart, you are supposed to be dead. Please be dead more quietly.
I tried to tell Nave the truth about his bloodstain.
Didn't he believe you? You're a man of God.
His faith is in science, Mr. Stobart, not God.
Father?
Yes, my son.
Last time we met, you said the stolen painting was evil.
Let me explain. I'm a Dominican, Mr. Stobart. The Dominican order was founded to seek out and destroy heresy.
Why?
Because heresy is evil.
Okay.
For 1,000 years we have fought against heresy. Indeed, our enemies gave us a nickname, the Hound.
Oh yeah, Nathan, definitely, man.
Dominicanis, Dominican.
I remember playing the demo of part 2 of this. It was great.
Now this painting, the Benedictio, is without doubt heretical.
Whoa, hold on. How can a painting be heretical?
Because it is filled with Gnostic imagery. And Gnostics are heretics.
What kind of imagery?
Evil imagery. The Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail. Images of false saints, heretical saints.
So you think the painting itself is evil?
It trails murder in its wake, Mr. Stobart.
And murder is police work, monsieur. Silence, please, both of you.
The Ouroboros. What exactly is it?
It is a Gnostic symbol. It marks something that is hidden. There are trees illustrated within the Ouroboros. They symbolize knowledge. So the Ouroboros alludes to hidden knowledge. The painting must be destroyed to stop this knowledge being revealed.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is the first set of results completed. Only 36 more to do. Please remain in position while we reset the machine. You may relax and talk amongst yourselves.
You keep talking about the Gnostics. Who are...
They are a cult, a warped branch of Christianity that reveres...
I can see how that...
The Vatican is the least of your...
Vade retro satana.
What's the matter?
It is worse than I thought.
What is it? It's just a sketch.
Not just a sketch. The painting.
I wondered if it was something I'd said.
I have to get out of here. Now.
Father Simeon, I forbid you to leave. This is an official investigation.
Don't you understand? A great evil is upon us. The painting is evil. The heretical Gnostics in league with the devil himself.
The devil?
Don't you understand? The tabula veritatis, the tablet of truth. It is real.
Well, well, someone is upset. Pressing your witnesses a little too hard, Inspector Nave?
And you are? This is official police business?
Richard Langham, Interpol, serious art theft. We spoke on the phone,
Oh,
Inspector.
this guy knows what he's talking about.
Ah, yes, sir. Oh, you didn't say you would be attending my crime scene.
What exactly is this machine, Inspector?
A little invention of mine, Monsieur Langham. It will compute whose blood this is on the floor, and...
Not to worry, Inspector. Perhaps you could move aside? I'm intrigued to see what you're up to.
Ah, of course. It is rather groundbreaking.
Pizza box. It looks like your suspect was a Hawaiian, Inspector.
A Hawaiian? Mon Dieu. Move! Get onto the Hawaiian embassy straight away. There is a surf killer on the loose. Alert the airports and the surf shops.
Sorry, Inspector. I mean, Hawaiian pizza. Your blood stain is a pizza sauce.
Pizza? Move! You fool! Forget the surf shops. Get onto the Italian embassy. This has mafia written all over it.
Nah, Inspector, if you don't mind, I'd like to speak to your witnesses. And in the meantime, perhaps you should try and get your priest back. Madame Collard, Mr. Stobart, I assume. Can I buy you chaps a coffee?
Langham sounded a little more on the ball. Maybe he'd bring a dose of common sense to the case.
So, Inspector Nave brought me up to speed and told me about you guys.
I can guess what he said. But what's your interest in the robbery?
I've been tracking a gang of art thieves for some time, and this looked like a good lead. But Nave is worse than useless. I was hoping you might be able to help.
We're flattered.
Just doing our jobs.
We all are, or at least trying to. So, maybe we can help each other. I gather you insured the exhibition.
That's right, and we're liable to lose a packet.
Any leads so far?
Maybe. There's a Russian guy called Madovsky who turns out to be the owner of the painting.
Madovsky?
You know him?
Oligarch, oil, art, aluminium. Ex-KGB. Very nasty.
A Russian oligarch?
You need to be careful.
Oh my god.
Madovsky's dangerous. He kills anyone who gets in his way.
Well, he's not. He wouldn't be living in London now at the moment.
For a cop, Langham seemed okay. Trouble with doing deals with cops, there's usually a payback down the line. But I figured that'd be a price worth paying to bring down Madovsky. We found evidence that links Madovsky to the company that installed the security at the gallery.
Interesting.
And one of his men, guy called Shears, was in Paris on the day of the robbery.
Really?
We also found a letter from someone called Gainan wanting to buy the painting from Madovsky.
Gainan? The name rings a bell? Did you find anything else about him?
No, we were in a hurry.
What about the priest?
Ah, the good Father Simeon. Well, something spooked him, that's for sure.
So I gather.
He kept saying La Maledicio was evil.
Perhaps he's right. I'll take leads from anyone, Mr. Let's keep in touch. Coffee's on me. Oh. Miss Collard, Mr. Stobart.
So, George, what do you think?
Interesting. He seems to be on top of things.
I agree.
You know, Nico, this could start getting...
You think Langham's right about Madovsky?
Well, he appears to be on the ball.
I thought he was cute.
He was English, Nico. They're all cute. Oh, yeah? What about...
You showed me those long ago, George. Well, I'm off home to write up the story so far. You?
I have to see a woman about a dog. A stuffed dog, that is.
You're talking riddles again, George.
I need to pay Bijou another visit. She's not been completely honest with me.
Alright, I will leave it there. Thanks for joining me. Hey 9EG, how's it going? Yeah, I know, the voice actor, like, he sounds exactly the same as he did like 20 years ago. It's amazing. I think it's a slightly different actress for Nico, though. See you later, Nathan. Thanks for coming on. See you later, 9egg. All the best.